Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your Devops SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, Sonarqube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you.
If you download, you won't get a history. So don't download the code, clone it. So Git will able to tell you who is the person who has written a bad code. So this is the second code. This is the another code which I cloned it. So code you got it. Where is the scanner? So just type in Google Sonarqube scanner, and here it is. Now left side, if you see, there's a many types of scanner. These all are scanners written in what do you say? Oh, by mistake I close everything. Uh, uh, what I was doing? So Sonarqube scanner. So click here, and if you notice little bit carefully, don't rush, try to understand. So these are the different scanners. So all the scanners is jar file only, but wrapper around for the different environment. So this is a command line scanner. This is for Ant. This is for Jenkins scanner. This is for Geo DevOps scanner. This is for Maven. This is for .NET. This is for Gradle. Okay. So different way, different scanners you are using it. So I'm showing you all these are command line only, but wrapped with the different tool. Okay, so now if you go for the codes sonar scanner, you can download. See here, different platform again for different platforms, so you can also get it. So let's say if you're using in a Jenkins, so you have to install plugins in Jenkins. Not here, you cannot download that. You have to install it in a Jenkins. Azure DevOps is the same way. Okay, Maven, you have to Maven, which I'll have a class today. You'll have to embed in the pom.xml, Gradle build.gradle. So all this thing you should know all this stuff. So right now my operating system is Windows. So here this is the scanner. So I have already downloaded this scanner somewhere here. You see, this is the scanner, and if you look at this very in detail, this is the scanner. Really, it's a jar file. And here where's the configuration for scanner? Here it is. This is the file. Okay, so now if you see that I got almost everything. I got the server also, I got the code also, and I got a scanner also. Did you understand, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh. I just have a
Okay,
quick question.
yeah.
Can you show us like how we can clone the repository from like remote GitHub
Git
repo to our local? Yeah.
git clone, no? Git
Oh,
clone
that's
URL. That's all.
okay. Okay. But
We did it last session. Please go through the recording. Git clone URL. The command is go to the directory and then run this. Don't run command blindly. That's
okay.
all. This
Okay.
one. So now you got all the ingredients. Now what to do? So look at this here. What to do? You tell me. What should I do?
Scan the code.
No, no, no. You have to tell me exactly so you remember all the time.
Run the
Upload.
scanner first.
Wonderful. But where?
Oh, on
On
our
the
client machine.
on the code. No. See that here,
Oh,
Code. Hmm.
okay.
right? Rest of the things will happen automatically. So where is the code, by the way? My code is sample code here. Command. This is the location. Remember, where is my scanner? So scanner is uh, this is the scanner. Okay. Remember that you'll be having in a recording. I hope I'm recording. Yeah. So scanner is just a second, guys. Scanner is mm, now I'm putting the hard coded full path. But you know what? This path, if you add in the path environment variable, then you can call only directly this one. So I'm calling the whole things. So this is scanner. So remember that uh, this is a scanner in a Windows, and running the scanner the place where your source code. Correct? All of you? Hello?
Yeah.
So now you can if you set in the path you can avoid this one also directly you can run this command. But anyways, now when you look at the scanner, I mean code, let me show you the code. Here there is one property file. Okay, so remember that there are three properties file I want to talk about it, and I know that you will get lost. So there's a one property file. Just a second. One property file which is called sonar properties file, and there's one property file which is scanner property file, and one property. So this is property file for the server which I showed you. This property file for configuration file for scanner, and this is for your project, the code, the one which you have, this one. So in this project, this property file need to be there. But you know what? I'm doing manually, so this property file need to be there. But if you do through Maven or Gradle or Jenkins, so this property file will be generated dynamically. Don't have to create manually. Only in the manual way you have to create manually. In those property file will be generated dynamically. So sometimes people get confused. Hey Rajesh, I'm not able to find the property file in the Maven or Jenkins. No, it's not required because you can it's generated automatically also, and sometimes you can create in Jenkins also. You can pass those. So multiple options are there. Don't get hard coded with your mindset. Okay, so remember that this is the property file. So in the property file, what you'll have, so few basic information. For example, what is the project name, what is the key, what is the version of source code, what is the server of user ID and password of first Sonarqube server, what is the code, where is the code line, and stuff like these are the some of the required metadata and some of the optional metadata. Okay, so this is you can do that. Okay, so any questions?
Sir, in Windows, you created yourself that tool. See Windows. I mean, that tools you put all the tools yourself. Properties scanner
Uh,
and
ha. This I have I clone this and I downloaded this. This is the locations, my favorite locations. Everything at one. Yeah,
okay, you did clone yourself. Okay, there.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so now everything's done and just run. That's all. It's running the scanner on the source code. There's a failure. So trace this failure. So failure is that if you look at the architecture, this scanner is not able to find the server. So what to do? Of course, server IP address. Scanner need to know the right server IP address, right? So what to do? So I'll go and modify the scanner. Where is the scanner? Here. Where's the configuration file? Open this, and here, this is the address. So what is the new address of? I close this session actually. So and this. So scanner need to know the right IP address. And good. So now I change this, clear the screen, run it. So let's wait for it, few seconds. It's updating this rules and all cache. So it seems he's got stuck, but he'll be taking some time. Okay. So now this is something which you have to do. Now let me introduce you the other code also, the which I have shared in the notes here. This one. Okay. So this is the code which basically is a official code shared by Sonar source itself. Okay. So what you will see, they have given you so many examples actually. So here, this is the command line. If you want to do the command line, this is something like this command line, and how to configure it, Sonarqube. And here, this is for the Linux. This is for the Gradle, build.gradle. Now I know that you are not understanding and Gradle, Maven, and all, but this is a very good example code which will help you to clone it and then understand this. This is also Gradle. This is Maven. Maven I'll teach you, Gradle I'll teach you today, and this is MS build. Okay, so all these sample programs you have it actually, so you can learn from that how to, let's say you want to implement Sonarqube with Maven or MS build or Ant or Gradle. So these sample programs will help you. So why it's taking too much time? So
So
he's
from where
updating
did
the
you from where did you download those things? I mean that entire folder
this
because
This was already
This
over
you,
there, okay?
yeah, you have in this recordings this URL.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so let it take some time. Okay, so meanwhile, let me spend some time with uh, Sonarqube server. So let me log in. 9004. Username is admin. Admin is already logged in. Okay, so now this you have not created any project through manually. Though if you want the code from this any of the sources you can create, but this one I am doing it. So this will help you to understand the manual process, so you can automate anytime. It's too much of download. Just wait for it.
Do you think maybe Windows Defender is blocking .bat file? Maybe,
Which one?
maybe Windows Defender is blocking .bat file.
No, not from at least my machine, because this is updating cache. So what is happening? Scanner is downloading all the rules from the Sonarqube, and that's the reason they are taking little time. If you have no patience, you can kill this once again and or do that stuff. So one more
Any
time, if you
Sorry to interrupt. Is there an option to enable the verbosity? So maybe we can check.
yes, yes. The scanner verbosity you can enable this is a configuration file only. But this is the one which you see here is updating the cache. It what has happened? The last time I was using the different Sonarqube server, this time different. So they are updating the cache. It will take some time. It's and now one more thing. My Windows is my laptop, and Sonarqube is server is at this place, AWS. So that may be one more reason. So just wait for a few seconds more. It should be okay. So, or we can pass some parameter to skip this cache, but even though skipping the cache will not solve the problem, because rules will not be downloaded. But it's taking more than unusual time actually. So what I will do, I will go for one more test. Okay, and this is the place. Go to PowerShell. Maybe command line is slow. Go for PowerShell and call that scanner. Enter. Let's see if this solve the problem. No, same place. So that means it has to be done. Okay, so now after this analysis, the command you run is perfectly fine, and it will take some time to analyze this code. Okay, right now I have only two code actually, these two files. So it will not take much time after this. Once this cache is updated, it will not take much time. So what I'm going to do, I am going to uh, let me see if I have some other project I am having in the other VMs. Again, it will consume time. So let me stop the recording just to restream.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so it's taking more than expected times. So there's no error as such, so I cannot do anything. But just to save time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do all this stuff in the VM only. So let's go for this server only. This will be much faster because there's no connection between the. Oh, just a second, hold on. How to exit? Okay, so now here what I'm doing right now, go to the user home and git clone. This will be much faster. Enter. So I got this here. Meanwhile, let me check. No. Okay, so I think I understood the problem. Maybe it's a problem with machine only. It's not a problem with commands. So download is happening slow. Okay, anyways, so src. So what I created, I have, look at my screen. This is the src code which I cloned in front of you. Now what I will do, I'll go for scanner also. So wget. My system is slow actually. That means the new version of Sonarqube is needed more than 4 GB RAM. That is the reason. So I see that that is slow. So what I do, this is unzip this guy also. And now I'm doing setup in the Linux also, so that way you'll be sure about it. So okay, so now I got this here. This is a scanner. I'll just move that name to scanner, so it'll be easy for me, for you also. So guys, did you understand that what I did? I got the source code here in the same server where the scanner server is running. Scanner is also. So where is the scanner URL? I want to get it. So here, default is localhost, so it should not fail. Okay. So this is the scanner URL in the Linux, and this is the name of the scanner. All of you are understanding, right?
Yeah.
So this might be little faster. So go to the source code and run the scanner. That's all. So this will be much faster. I know that. So run the scanner, done. Okay. Now see that caching issue is not there in this because the local host. And let it complete. Okay. So this is how you will do that. Now this scanning is happening. You see that 2 files got indexed and almost got completed now. So now let it get the results. See, execution successful. Now your results are available at this location. Now can I go to the Sonarqube, refresh, and here you see the same source code I ran it. It was Nokia X. Okay, so my project name is Nokia X, the one which I cloned it, Nokia X. So I want to know how many bugs you have. 0 bugs, security issue 0, hotspot also 0, code smells you have a. No, I think it's not refresh. Just a second. Should be 4 code smell which I recollected. Let me check. Okay, 3 code smell. So code smell means it's a maintainability issues. So you have a 0 bugs, 0 security issues, 0 hotspot for the security reviewed. How much of technical debt means in order to fix these 3 issues, you require 30 minutes. That's this code smell is coming under the maintainability. Okay, and code coverage is not done because it's the last process of after the testing. Duplicate code and all this stuff. So how many issues? Look at this here. These are the 3 issues. Do you want to know who has made these issues? Click on it and see that here very carefully. Click on this. The issue was introduced on this time. This was introduced by this because they are taking from the commit actually. Okay, and why this is an issue here, this is the explanation. This is good for the developer. Where is the issues? Here it is. Okay, and you can decide whether it's a code smell or bug or security issues, or it can be major, minor, blocker, what exactly you want to assign to someone for the work, how much effort required for fixing that issues, and comment it. So now in the Nokia X project, whatever the issues you have in that code, you have in front of you. Now here, like that, you'll have a lot of projects. So when we use Sonarqube is not for the one project. You have hundreds of projects, and when you have hundreds of projects, left side is there available for you reviewing filtering the projects, because sometimes you want to filter the project as per the different criteria. So it's good for the CTO, CEO also to see that what is the status of their code. Are you able to understand this?
Yes.
Okay.
What
So
is
now,
hotspot?
hotspot means here you will say, okay, these are the security issues I got it after the reviewing the code. So this is something which will be done. And right now there is a no sensitive information like linting, you can say. Sometime security sensitive code that require manual review to assess whether or not vulnerability exists. So manually review this code and try to find out. So sometime if the some of the rules which is there in the security which feels I am not able to review this code, maybe something fishy is there, so they'll create a hotspot and saying that okay, you need to review this code and manually please complete this work. But there was no issues found, so there's no security hotspots also got created. Make sense?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. Now you run, see how many issues you have. Security hotspot, you can see here. Okay. A measurement means what is your code. So code measurement in terms of reliability, security, maintainability, coverage, duplication. So there's a ranking actually. So A means super, B means lesser than super, like that you can see that. C, D, E. So A and B is good. C, D, E ranking is not good actually. Okay. So code you want to browse the code here. You can same code which I reviewed. You can browse the code here, and what are the activities you do on this things. You can do that. So right now version 1.0 was there, right? So let me change the version and run one more time. Though there I'll not modify the code, but let me change the version. Vi sonar.properties, and my code version this time I want to analyze is 2.2. Okay, so the problem is with my machine actually. So just now I experienced that my machine is slow. That means this new version of Sonarqube required 6 GB or 8 GB now. It happens. New release always take more resources. So my system is a little slow. So I changed the version of the code. I should have changed the code also and then rerun. So now you will see that 1.2 and then 2.2 also. So that way you can compare which version is good, which version is not good. All these things you can do that as well. So guys, are you able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now here issues means all the issues, not only see the project specific issues. Here you have to click. Okay, here you have to click. But if you want to see the overall issues consisting of all the projects, then you have to click here. And again, left side you have a filter, grid filter. Filter the issues by type, security, severity, scope, resolution, status, and many more tags are there. So this is a very good platform for the developers to identify the issues, discuss about the issues, assign the issues, work on it, update the status, and all this. This is a very good platform. So here, all this filter left side, you can see the filter for the identifying the issue. In real time, what will happen? You may have hundreds of projects, and you may have thousands of issues. So when you have thousands of issues, then this filter is life saving. You cannot keep scrolling thousands of times. Okay, so this is something which you have. Now, what is the rules? All of you, what is the rules?
It's a code, I think.
So I told you, right? Look at this image here. This Sonarqube server have a hell lot of rules. Look at this, how many rules we have. Left side, if you focus, see it.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.